guys, girls, what is up? My name is Jared from Jaridgaming. Today we are playing Banished. This is episode 5. I want to tell you guys that I got 103 people. I actually had more than that. You guys could tell my population was up almost to 150. And then I had a mass starvation and then it was going back up. So my cap point is somewhere around like 120, 130 before my people start dying. But I actually started to plant more crops. The reason why is I'm starting to get out of gathering and hunting because it's just not producing enough food. And I'm moving into more cultivated stuff. Hold on. Herdsman. Like animals and like animals and crops and orchards, because they're a sustainable food source. Every season you plant them and then at the end of the season you take them back. So it's a lot better. And I've actually never had nomads. See, like, well, I thought that would be a graph. But I've never had nomads actually come to my land. So I'm really wanting some nomads, or at least I really want them when I need them, like when I drop down in a mass starvation. That would be great to have at that time point. But I have 105 citizens, 60 of them are adults, 32 are children, and 13 are students. Now, every once in a while when this fills up, I'll like banish the work when I really need people, and I really don't care too much about education. As long as it's somewhere around like 30 to 60, I really don't care. You know, they work just as good. All it does is make them work harder. So basically, I really don't need that. I have so many people that I just need them to work for food and get more food faster, which, you know, would help. But I really just don't have time for it. So I got a cleric. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna give you guys an update. So I don't need this because I usually have this and that on. My labor thing on, and you know, my event log on at the same time, just because I don't have this pop up on anymore because I was annoyed by it. It would be like, oh, this is full, this is full, this is full, this is full, and it was really getting annoying. So I stopped doing it because every 5 seconds it would do it, and it's quite annoying. So I'm gonna remove that. I don't need that. But here I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. Last episode I did not have the Forester's Lodges. I don't have anyone in them right now. I have a lot of, I don't have a lot of trees, but I've been cutting them down anyways over here because I could regrow them pretty quickly when I do hire them. But I used to have them before the mass starvation, but then I upgraded to about, how many farmers? 31 farmers. And, yeah, the farmers work really well, so that's a really good thing to have. I, have some houses down here now. So this area is expanding a little bit more. I built a tunnel, 2 tunnels actually. Actually I'll start that build now because I just need to get rid of some stuff. There's a merchant, yeah! I had more fishermen. I also expanded the main area, so there's a lot more homes. And I'll explain what the homes do in a minute. I've been having this problem for a while, and let me just deal with this really quick. Cherry seeds, I don't have any of them. Let me just get rid of some of this because I have plenty of them. And I don't know if I have plenty of that. Huh. I don't have enough. But, okay, so I've been having this problem. I don't know if you guys have. If you guys are playing this game and you guys are having this problem, there's a way to fix it. So, the problem is this. Have you guys had a lot of population, like 60 or 70, and then all of a sudden they start dying from old age? And no new people are being born, like there's barely any children, and then there's a huge drop just because of dying from old age. And it just has nothing to do with you. You have plenty of food, you have plenty of firewood, no one's freezing to death, plenty of coats. So you're like, hey, what's going on here? And the actual thing is, if you guys add more homes, young people move into the homes and have children, which brings the population up a lot. But I forewarn you, if you do this, and you are not prepared for a mass starvation, I guarantee you'll have a mass starvation, because you need to figure out what your cap point is, and I figured out mine. Mine was like 50, and then I put all these homes in, now it's like 130 to 150. my mass starvation point. So once I reach 130 to 150, everyone will start starving to death and dying. But that was when I had 3 farms and this many. Now I this many right here, like 5 herds. Now I have 6 herds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there's one over here, 10. 11 farms / orchards. I also have a hunting cabin. This really didn't change that much since the last episode, so that's basically been the same. But yes, that's one thing you guys got to be aware of, is the fact that they can die, you know, just from dumb stuff like that. They just starve to death, or you need... There. You need some, you know, new houses so new people can move in and have babies and they're all happy and stuff like that. So I just made some more foresters because I definitely need them to cut down some trees. So what season is it? Late spring? Good. Okay, so basically what I do is I have corn, and this is exactly full with food. So I have 5,000 bushels of corn. That's gonna last me a while, but it's not like this. You guys should not settle. You guys should just keep on growing and growing and growing more corn and more corn. I usually just grow corn for the fact that I like to grow all of the same thing. That way I can stock up on all of the same things to have a bunch of other certain types of food. Let me actually add another farmer. Crop develop infestation. I'm gonna harvest that crop because... And that's actually a good thing to show you guys, infestations. So you guys can see like a little haze over the crop, and over time it'll kill your whole crop. So what you guys should do is harvest the crop and take your losses and be like, instead of 100 ears of corn, you get 20. 20 is better than 0 ears of corn. So it's always good to harvest a crop or anything, like even pastures can get that. So what you want to do is you just want to drop this knob down and start killing everything, and you know, so that way you get the food and they just don't die for no reason. You can't eat them. You know, it's a lot better that way. Or you guys don't have to, and you guys could wait till the infection spreads to another pasture and another pasture and another pasture. And then you're moving them all around for hours and hours and hours trying to save everything. But it's just easier to kill everything in that pasture. And then, you know, if you have another chicken one, just split it. You know, you'll get 14 in this one and 14 in this one. And then sooner or later you'll have your 28 in each one again. It is late summer, and they're already starting to harvest the crops. I'm just going to force harvest on ones that are not harvesting yet. I'll get back to that merchant in a minute. There. Okay, now it's time to go back to that merchant. I really don't want to pass up an offer on, you know, free, like, food that I can actually purchase. So let's see, 179. What does that get me? I'm overpaying? Cool. Let me get some more of these. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just buy everything this guy has. That way I have more food and I don't need to worry about it. Oh, I don't want to pay that much. I'll overpay by 23 because he's been good to me. I want another gatherer. Let's get 2 fishermen up in here since we don't have fishermen. Now, fishermen are the worst ever thing to sustain food. Worse. They barely catch any food. Maybe, like, they'll catch, like, I have 3, and when they're totally full of workers, I'll probably get, like, 200 fish a year, which only lasts, if I give them 200 food, like, instantly, they'll eat it in, like, less than a month, or, like, in a quarter of a season. So, like, if it was winter, they eat it, like, in, like, 3 days of the winter. So if it was, like, December 1st, they'd eat it by December 6th. So, they definitely do really tear up some food, the more population you get. And since I've been talking to you guys, watch, what was I at, like 100? Now let's see how far we are. We're at 117 people. So my people are rapidly breeding once again, and having babies, and oops. So it does pay off the hard work that you guys do, and this is the resource limits. This is definitely a good thing to pay attention to. for my food storage, I have 25,000 before they stop producing food, so that's a really good thing to do. My wood limit is at 700, so if you guys want to just like if you guys are at the point that I'm at, and you're like, oh, I have 100, but they keep dying for a certain reason, well, look at my stats on what all, like, my resource limits are, and maybe that might help you. Maybe you guys have too much of one thing or not enough of the, you know, another. So, I'm about to actually start to build another barn because I need more storage. So, yeah, let me actually do that. I'm going to build another storage barn. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. There, I got another storage barn being built. That'll store enough resources, and I have plenty of resources on the other hand over here. But yeah, I've never had nomads, so if anybody knows like why I've never had a nomad group come, maybe I'm doing something wrong with that. I'm supposed to be giving you guys tips, but I'm actually pretty much doing a let's play. It's not really tips. It's just tips that I think that would help you guys while I play. I'm just like, you know, this would help. Like, you know, how I showed you guys my farms and stuff like that, how that might help you guys out some way. Or, you know, in some way or some form. I mean, it'll definitely help you out, like, really a lot. So I'm just gonna give them all of that. Have more foresters. You can never have enough foresters. I go through firewood like it's crazy. But that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. It is spring in my world. I hope you guys enjoy it. Maybe when you guys come back, I'll have 2, 3, 4,000, 17,000 people, maybe, you know? No, I won't have 17,000. That's crazy. Don't ever think that. Maybe I'll have like 250 before I record the next one. And I'll show you guys how to get that many people. So, I'll definitely help you guys out with this. I still, as you guys could tell, I definitely have a lot more resources like iron and rock on my surface. But like only in areas that I really don't travel to that much or that are really far away. And the reason why that is if you don't have really good coats, like I'm making wool coats. So let me find somebody. Okay, so they're making wool coats. And wool coats are better than the leather hide coats. And you can travel farther. But if you travel too far, they'll get out here, get the resource, travel back, and before they ever make it, they'll be like walking right into their house and they'll die from freezing to death. I'm just like, what is this? This is so dumb. But that's why I don't travel out that far. It just has a lot of stupid reasons why. But it definitely helps you guys out. But thank you guys again for watching. I'm just ranting and rambling on about stupid stuff. But I hope this information helped you guys out if you guys are at this point right now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.